But tell me about your take on changing people. I wonder how much you get people saying, I'm with someone, I met someone, they have potential, I think I can change them.
There's a quote from, I think it's Jacob M. Broad, where he says, consider how hard it is to change yourself and you'll understand how foolish it is to think you can change somebody else. Yeah. And that people should really let that sink in. Yeah. Because in the beginning of January, 60, 70, 80% of the world decides they want to get fit and healthy.
Yeah.
What percentage of those people get fit and healthy?
Yeah.
Those are people who want to change. They didn't make that resolution for nothing. They made it because they want that.
Yeah.
It's not someone saying to them, you should really lose weight, and them going, I'm fine. That's someone saying to themselves, I should really lose weight. And they still can't do it. Now, consider being in a relationship with someone who's not even admitting that they need to change and thinking that they're going to change. It's hard. It would be on your behalf, and I'm not saying it would be wrong to trust someone when they say this, but it's still speculative if you or I are in a relationship and you say, Matt, I'm going to change. That's still speculative for me. You might. Yeah. It might be too hard. Yeah. But it might be worth me staying if we have a lot of love between us and you're saying I'm going to change, because I say, you know what? That's if you're really committed to this, then game on. Let's do this. Yeah. But in order for that to happen, you have to first acknowledge that there's something to be changed, and then show desire to change it. And frankly, to have any real credibility, show a plan for changing it.
Yeah.
When two people are in a relationship or two people break up and a woman comes to me and says, you know, 2 weeks later, he came back and he said he'll never, you know, he wants me back and whatever, and he's not going to hurt me again. I always say an important question to ask is, why would it be different this time? Not from an emotion, not from a like charged place, but a real curiosity. I get that you're telling me.
Yeah, has that person even thought about that part?
Right, like 2 weeks later, which is a suspect time anyway, right? Because this is like, you're very much in the panic stage of, I'll say anything to get you back right now. Yeah. That's not considered, but fine, this is where we are. We're 2 weeks out from our breakup. You're telling me you want me back and you'll never hurt me again. I get you want me back. But what is it that's different this time? That's what I need to understand to feel safe to go down this road with you again. And so I think people can and do change. Otherwise, you and me would be out of a job. But change, if you are not the author of your own change, then the idea that your partner is somehow going to will you to change, you know, it's like telling your partner, I want you to do therapy. Yeah. And them going, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go.
And that's the reason most people do go.
Right.
I find, at least from people that I speak to or work with, like, you hear that so often, that the number one reason people do go to therapy is because their partner kind of forced them into it and they kind of agreed to it.
And that's a problem, because you're hoping that they will see the value in it once they get there, and they might. Yeah. But someone needs to have some skin in the game.
Yeah.
And so I just think that here's what I will say, because there are so many people in relationships or in situationships, if you want to call them that are convincing themselves, they're conning themselves that somebody else is one day going to be different. And at that point, you have to say to yourself, on what basis have you decided this? What is it that this idea that some grand change is imminent, what is that based on? Yeah. Is it based on them having said to you, hey, I know that in these last few months or years or whatever, this has been a big problem in this relationship, and I know that's because of me. And this is something I am committed to changing.
Yeah.
have they said that? Because if they haven't, I have to ask, where is the logic here underpinning your argument that they're one day going to change? Oh, this isn't about them, that they're going to change, or that they've even expressed a desire or a willingness or a commitment to change. This is about your demons calling the shots. This is about your fear of losing someone, because maybe they don't want to change. But what's really happening is you don't want to lose someone. You don't want to be on your own again. You don't want to take the risk that there's something else out there where you can get your needs met on a higher level. And then it becomes about exploring yourself and saying, well, this person's been this way for years and I've complained about it for years. So is this still about them? Can I really keep saying this is about them?